countdown to Xenoblade 3. A little over 3 weeks' time. Cannot wait. For some, less time. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 News Drops. This show, which may or may not contain a big monkey. But anyway, what is up guys, we're back, and it's now Monday, so you know what that means. We get new drops from Monolith, Nintendo, and everywhere in between. However, I just wanted to reaffirm something from our last video. We will not be covering any of the spoilers, reviews, or previews that official outlets have been covering because of story, spoilers, and whatnot.
We'll just stick with Monopon and whatever Nintendo puts out.
Yep, because we are not going to be covering anything spoilery regarding the plot or Chapter 1. So, with that said, let's get into it now. And I know this one is kind of a little late, but still, it's something that I want to speak about, and it's something that I think is a really cool addition. So, it is from NintendoUK, and it's as follows. Whether you prefer to play with English or Japanese voices, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 includes both at launch. No additional download required. For me, this is a great thing because this was retroactively put in back, I think, how long after Xenoblade 2 came out?
I think with Torna, when Torna came out, I think. Don't quote me on that.
I mean, to be fair, it kind of shows that Monolith appreciates, like, saying, yeah, people may or may not want to cover or see things in different languages, and for me, it's a cool thing. It's accessible, and some people honestly prefer the Japanese voice acting, you know, to each their own. But for now, let's just tune in, chime in, and let's just watch the video.
So hot. Can't go on. Keep it together now, Mimi. I'll drag you along myself if I have to.
確かに暑いっちゃ暑いが、そんなか？ミオは暑いのも暑いものも苦手なんだ。
I knew this would happen.
Heat's never bothered you, has it, Lance?
Nope. I'm made of sterner stuff.
正直、俺も少ししんどくなってきた。どこか休めるところでもあれば。
見て、あれ! Mimi, look! It's water! There's an oasis! Water? Yeah, water. 水! 行こう、ミオちゃん!
Mizu.
For me, I think it's just a prime example for Mio's voice acting. Is one of the reasons why I definitely am gonna want to play this with English voice acting, because water, it's never that funny. And I'm from England. I can laugh at myself for that. But still, though, the fact that you both have options, no download required, it's there at launch. For me, it's good. I wish was something a lot more developers did.
And Senna sticks out.
Yeah, look, water. And for those who don't know or are curious, it's because Rebecca LaChance is, yeah, she lives in England, but she's originally from America. She is the only American voice actress in that main cast. But with that said, let's get more into the new stuff that's come out today. And it is as follows from Monolith of Japan, translated from XenobladeEN, which is Ancient Grandeps is yet another giant unique monster. It may suddenly attack. Be careful. So now, honestly, this introduces a few things. For one, it is a new enemy design. Might be a new enemy type. It looks to be like a somewhat related to the Ardens.
Yeah.
But that remains to be seen. And it also says something else. Monsters are aggressive. Now, for those of you who don't know, there are certain type of monsters, whether they be unique or normal. They can attack you on sight, they can attack you on sound, proximity, or a myriad of other reasons. And for me, this gives the impression that once again we have enemies who are on sight. And for me, I kind of like how it says another giant unique monster. Now, does this imply it's a super boss, given its level? I don't know. For me, super bosses have always been above hundreds.
Yeah.
But we don't know what the level caps are in this particular game, but hey ho. So again, it's a unique design and I really like it. And I can imagine this guy is going to hit like a goddamn truck. And also, these guys, yeah, they're going to die. Because just basically he's on Noah's health. But anyway, moving on, we have Immovable Gonzalez. Is also a huge unique monster. It seems that he is sleeping all the time, but when he is awakened, he seems to get angry and attack, so it seems better to not simulate too much. It's a name I've heard somewhere. And as you can imagine, this is just like the Territorial Rotbart is a recurring enemy in the series. He appeared in 1, he appeared in 2, and now he's back in 3. And for me, he looks better than ever, given his textures.
Yeah.
But still though, yep, he does like to sleep. And yeah, if you wake him up, you're gonna mess some stuff up. But still though, I do like the fact that there are more recurring enemies coming in from Xenoblade 1 and 2. However, there is one particularly tyrant in X that I wish would come back, but we're probably not gonna see that guy anytime soon. He's challenged in some ways, if you will. But I digress. Still though, recurring enemy, and we have something sparkly there, so just like in 2, he definitely is hiding something. But I still cannot wait to beat up that guy.
Monkey.
And of course, now we get another thing from Monolith of Japan, and it's as follows. In certain quests, you can also follow in the footsteps left behind, just like a detective. Except this one is probably not going to kill you late game. That's a spoiler for a JRPG that's coming out on Switch, but hey ho. Anyway, we have the clip here. Let's show it verbatim. And for me, we get to enjoy a new piece of music, as well as go over a mechanic that's coming back from a previous Xenoblade games. This was most notably used in Torna, because on certain side quests you could track whether this was people or arm moves. And you know what? It was kind of a unique side quest in which you got to be detectives.
And it was in base game too, but I think it required a field skill.
Yes, it did. So unless those are coming back, it's definitely more of akin to, hey, you know, simply follow the track, so to speak. But for me, I enjoy it because, you know, it's a bit more variety, as it were, even if it's just simply a follow the line kind of thing.
Yeah, and just barely a second in, I recognized that was Manami Kyoto.
Yeah, her sound is definitely a iconic one.
Just
the somber pianos, as it were. But still though, an act of a good composer is having a signature. But hey ho guys, that's gonna be it for us today. And what do you think of today's content? Just like what you see, let us know in the comments below. But if you want to keep up to date with all things Xenoblade, whether it's screenshots, trailers, or anything in between, we will be there to cover it non-spoiler like, if you will.
I also relate to Mio in the first video.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's sweltering hot here. Everywhere. My god. So guys, stay safe and drink water. If you will. But of course, if you want to stay up to date and just keep on track with these bad jokes, please do subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of the love, the watches. We very much appreciate it. But until then, I've been Lightning.
I'm Alice.
And this has been us. So guys, hopefully tomorrow we'll have some more things to talk about, rant over, gush over, whichever one comes next. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Now, don't mind, I'm gonna drink some water. I need to be made of more sterner stuff.